Hello again, everyone. My name is Matt Scorpion, and here is a quick rundown on Festival of the Lost. Now, if you don't know what it is, you got a little bit of a tidbit of some changes that are coming to it, but this is more so a start of how it runs. In case you are new to Destiny, this is basically the Halloween event, and of course, like usual, it is a 3-week event. Now, this start date is for last year, so expect it to be a little bit different. Don't fall out to the ladder. I think it would be the first reset after this one, which I think, by pure coincidence, is the 17th. But at the same time, basically, the whole thing is Haunted Lost Sectors. That is going to be the general event, and masks are going to be the cosmetic you'll need to participate in every event. So, you'll likely visit Eva Levante and pick what's called the Masquerader's Helmet, and from that point you can put on a variety of masks. These are some of the ones that were new to last year, and of course there will probably be, there will be new ones this year to earn, and they're all cosmetic. The mask itself is basically just a way to wear these specific ornaments, which are obviously cardboard cutout little macrame masks and everything like that. Now, you will go and collect a mask, and you'll go throughout. Now, this is like Guardian Games, if you know what that means. Basically, you have to wear the masks to go out and get the event-specific resources, mostly being candy and spectral pages. Granted, they kept it the same as last year. Candy is going to be a broad resource, which we'll use to buy gift bags like these right here, which is like a loot drop, or to use for focusing for the upcoming weapons that will be coming back from previous years and new ones, not to mention in addition the exotic focusing that will be coming around. Candy is pretty much earned just for defeating anything while wearing a mask. Spectral pages, however, that's a little bit different. That is activities completed while wearing a mask. So going out and doing strikes, lost sectors, nightfalls, even raids, crucible matches, those are going to be the ways to pretty much generate spectral pages. And there is a few of the campaign cheeses that you can do. I think they may either be disabled or be freshly patched to not reward as often, just in case you were trying to use that back then. But the way Festival of Lost has worked for the past couple of years, and I would be surprised if they changed it, but basically earn candy just to buy some random stuff, but otherwise, if you're grinding out the event specifically, wear the mask, run Haunted Lost or run random events and do a or earn spectral pages, and then you would enter the Haunted Lost Sector, which is basically a lost sector that's been spookified and has several capture points that when you capture it will spawn a spooky knight that upon defeat will give you bonus progress to convert more spectral pages and earn more loot. Now, throughout that, it's pretty much just that's going to be the running theme. You earn spectral pages, go to the Haunted Lost Sector, convert them to manifested pages, and then redeem them in the book. There was a book for last year and the year before that, so I would be surprised they didn't expand it more, but at the same time, would have been surprised if Festival of Lost has actually just changed a little bit nowadays. But at that same point, that's pretty much the gist of everything. There, of course, will be bounties and everything. There will be a seal to earn or to guild if you've already earned it last year, and on that, there will also be a bought cosmetics tree like there always will be. I'm not sure what's exactly on them, but in addition, I will also be going over the weapons. Now at present, I can tell you, Braytech Werewolf, according to Bungie, is not in the rotation, but there is Horror Story, Jurassic Green, and Macabre. In addition to that, a Cosmic is a new Void rapid-fire grenade launcher to be getting this year. I looked at some of the roles of everything else, and I already did a one buy seeing what some of the stuff is. There is some interesting stuff on the primaries, but the special and heavies, kind of mixed reviews on that. I'll get into that in a separate video, though. But on that front page, the kind of important thing is always, as usual, the cosmetics. Now, while I don't have a full list of everything to expect, I know there's a lot of fun ghost shells. If you wanted the cat shell, or if you've been watching my videos and see the Batwing Transmat, or Dragonwing Transmat, that's something that's Festival of the Lost. There's a lot of unique and limited time cosmetics will be popping up that if you want to get your hands on it, I recommend setting aside a certain amount of money, or just hope Bright Dust drops for the usual, like always. But if you wanted some of the important stuff, I can tell you at least the armor sets that you'll be earning. So in addition to the ones that we saw out of the, well, just to go briefly back to it, let's see, if you wanted to see what was coming this year, there isn't a lot of details given to it, but if you actually go to the This Week in Destiny update and go to there, you can kind of see basically what is the armor set going forward and some close-ups throughout the twit itself, but it's mostly showing the Titan set, so it's kind of hard to get a gauge on how the others look aside from the Titan. But aside from the bug theme set that will be coming this year, what was available last year was the mech set, which personally I was still incredibly disappointed in just because mechs compared to a Godzilla Hunter alone should have won. the Godzilla one, but, you know, to me, I think it's just a Power Ranger style look because it just looks like regular armor that is just a little more color-coded. Again, there wasn't much here to actually go for, personal opinion, but, of course, if you love it, if you like it, you're free to do that. I just don't like it at all. Then we also had the dinosaur armor, which was the year before that, which is personal favorite, which, looking at it, if you couldn't tell, T-Rex, Velociraptor, and Triceratops. I almost said trike, which not everyone would get, but regardless, you can see everything that's available there. And then I imagine the next 2 years might, I know one will be, one might not be. Now this is the year that was before that. Think of it as movie monsters, where we have Vampire Dracula Warlock, Frankenstein's Monster Titan, and Werewolf Hunter. Now, a personal favorite of this set is the helmet from the Warlock and then most of the Werewolf set from the Hunter. But Frankenstein, it's kind of hard to use. It's just the look of everything. It's hard to mesh the mismatch with everything else. But on that same note, then, there is one more that I think is either year 2 or year 1, where it's basically just a skeletal set, a very basic set of armor with a skeletal look. Now, however, while the armor does shader, I know the glows do not change color, so I wouldn't be surprised if you passed on this one. And there is one more that I was having trouble finding a full visual of that isn't just pictures from random people, and it's basically just a robot titan, a scarecrow hunter, and a wizard-looking warlock set. If you were interested in that, but in comparison, it is year 1, so it's very kind of low effort in its views. But aside from that, that is pretty much Festival of Lost in a nutshell. This is going off of previous years and what to expect. There is still a chance that something changes. They haven't obviously revealed everything, and of course, I'll double back and describe how Festival of Lost will be working in the future, of course, in addition to the changes to the tower and everything like that. But with that, my name is Matt Scorpion, and thank you for watching.